Hey everybody, so this is the demo for the texture chart for this week's class. And so here's an example of a texture chart. I would like you to do it on a piece of paper, not in your sketchbook, so make it a little bit bigger. And you're going to make 10 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up top and then 5 on the bottom. You're going to do 5 boxes with the pencils and 5 with charcoal. So for the pencil, I think also on your supply list was graphite sticks. So you can use those as well this week if you have them. And graphite stick is just basically a woodless pencil. So it's what's inside a pencil without like the wood around it. So as you can see, I'm going to create a variety of textures. So visual texture is the illusion of texture, meaning how something feels when you touch it. And so since we're working on a 2D surface, like a flat surface, we're just creating the illusion of texture. And the way you do that is through creating different patterns and mark with your drawing tools. So for the pencil graphite one, you can see up here, I just did lots of repetitive marks over and over again. Here, I used the whole side of the graphite stick, and I did like kind of these zigzag marks. And then I went in with the blending stick, and I smudged it to kind of start to create a pattern. And then I went in with the eraser, and I pulled out the light. So then it creates like a different type of texture. And then over here, I also use the more of like the top of the graphite stick, and this graphite stick gets really, really dark. So you can get really dark, and then, so I created a repetitive pattern of mark, like these kind of circular marks, and then I went in and smudged in the gray with the blending stick. Over here, I used the side of my pencil, and then I went in and I did like a sharper, darker line, if you can see that. Okay, and then over here, you can see, I'll just do it in real time. I have a tough setup this week. It's just hard to make this work on a table so you can see everything that I'm doing. So just bear with me, guys. So you can just kind of create a pattern of line by using the side of my pencil. And it starts to the texture of the paper. I don't know if you can see up because it's kind of far away, but you can start to see the texture of the paper come in, and then you can go in and you can just smudge over it so it creates like a soft kind of velvety texture. Because as you guys notice, or as you know, like different fabrics, different surfaces in the world, in nature, all have different texture, right? And so some of it's really soft. So you can create something soft by really blending things together. And then I'm just going in with my eraser and pulling out some light areas to kind of change up the surface. Okay, so it starts to create like a different texture. So there are 5 there, and then I started 3 down here with the charcoal. You can see like the bumpiness of the charcoal. Okay, and here I used the side of the charcoal, and then I used my chamois to kind of smooth it out. So thinking about like the different types of textures you get with different materials. You could just go in with the eraser and create like a soft, not the eraser, the charcoal and the chamois, apologies. So you create one kind of soft texture like that, and then you can go in but I want you to fill the entire box. So each box needs to be fully filled, okay? And then if you wanted, you could even go over that to make it darker. Okay, so you're going to do 5 in pencil and graphite and then 5 in charcoal. Don't forget to, also use your eraser as a drawing tool. You can make marks with the eraser as well. Okay?